As a pediatrician and a parent, I understand it can sometimes feel challenging to talk to your kids and keep the lines of communication open, especially when it comes to conversations about alcohol. Today, we'll be sharing some valuable tips to get that conversation started with your kids and help to prevent them from using alcohol in the first place. One reason why it's so important to keep our young people from using alcohol is because their brains are still developing. For instance, we know that youth who start drinking before age 21 are more likely to become addicted to alcohol because of the natural stages of brain development in adolescence. What's more, young people have less insight into their mistakes and underestimate the risks, which can lead to dangerous situations and unsafe behavior when alcohol enters the picture. The good news is that there are a few simple, effective ways that we as parents can help protect our children from underage drinking. First, give your children clear rules about not using alcohol. Second, make it clear that if they do use alcohol, they'll have a lot to do to regain your trust. And third, set clear boundaries and stick with the consequences if your children cross those boundaries. As you may recall from your childhood, kids often imitate what their parents do. If you choose to drink, it's important to do so in moderation. Letting your children see you have a good time without alcohol lets them know that they can do the same. Also, get to know the parents of your child's friends and make sure that they share the same values about keeping kids alcohol-free. In this video, you will see several scenarios showing you these techniques in action. After watching these interactions, we hope you have a better sense of how to start the conversation with your kids about drinking and feel confident that you can help them decide not to use alcohol.
I know it's hard for my dad to talk to me about alcohol, but he really tries to get through to me. I do hear what he's telling me, whether he believes it or not.
I want my kids to know that I don't approve of underage drinking, and I want to be a stronger influence than any of the kids they hang out with. I taught my kids something I call the 5 C's to help get them out of situations where friends may be drinking. Caution, cool it, change the plane, catch you later, and call you.
5 C's help me know what to say when someone offers me alcohol. I set my own boundaries. I use caution and ask what's going to be happening. I also cool it and name the negative behavior. If I'm offered alcohol, I say, nah, I don't want to drink. To change the plan, my dad showed me a really cool way to avoid alcohol without making it seem like I don't want to hang out with my friends. When one of my friends asked if I wanted to drink with her after school, I suggested we should check out the new skate park instead. He thought it was a great idea. I also tried to catch you later. If my friend still wants to drink, I'll leave and say, see you later.
I let my kids know they can always call me to pick them up if they're worried alcohol may be involved. They can also tell their friends if they decide to do something that doesn't involve drinking.
I keep the door open if they want to change their mind. I say, call me later if you want to join us at the park.
Juan is doing so well in school, and I really don't want anything, especially alcohol, to stand in his way.
I've been trying really hard in school lately, and I'm proud of myself. I got a good grade on my bio test that I was pretty worried about. I've been hanging out with my new friend Pedro, and he's having a party this weekend at his house. I really want to go, but I also know my folks have rules about getting to know my friend's parents, just to make sure they're on the same page about alcohol not being around.
I always want what's best for Juan and for him to be safe. Whether it's him doing well in school or having a good social life and seeing his friends. I care about him. I just get concerned when he has to hang out with new friends and I don't know their parents. Still, I don't want to stand in the way of a fun time. So I always call a parent of Juan's new friend to make sure we agree about alcohol not being allowed. Getting to know Juan's friends is nice, so I usually have him invite his new friends to our house as well.
I think my mom and dad's rule is fair. I know they want what's best for me and my future. I don't want to get involved with alcohol. I'm okay with my mom and dad checking in every now and then when I make new friends.
Mom, I know you're afraid to talk to me about drinking, and sometimes I act like I'm not listening. But what you say about alcohol helps me say no. There's a lot of reasons kids use alcohol. Some want to take risks. Some just don't know what else to do. I don't want to drink. Be that voice in my head that says no. Making firm rules like no drinking will help me know what to do if I'm ever put in a tough situation. Then, if I don't want to do something, I can say, hey, forget about the drinking. I don't want to get grounded. That's one of the best things you can do for me now.
I want to be close to my daughter and for her to feel as though she can talk to me. I didn't realize that rules could help with that. I'll make it clear to her, no alcohol or drugs. I love her and I want her to have a great future.
We've just seen 3 examples of ways parents can help their kids say no to alcohol. Have these conversations early and often to help prevent underage drinking. And visit this website for a free booklet on how you can protect your child from alcohol. Remember, your actions can make a big difference.